If you cannot do it, if it's not working for you, let us bring other lawyers, let them try. Let other lawyers come and try. Hello? If you don't know how to come, we are tired of punch. Come and speak out. Let us hear from you directly, our lawyer, that okay, for about 3 months ago, because if a lawyer come and lie, if lawyer come and lie against court, Muyiwa can easily come and say we are filed for 3 months. If lawyer come to the public and say for 3 months we are filed, the court will be listening to you. The court will be asking which court on our file is 3 months. If you cannot provide it, you lawyer, you're in trouble. So if lawyer come out, we will hear the direct reason. But from underground, from one hand to another hand, we'll never know what is going on. Don't tell me that you have filed petition, you have filed a pathology report. They are not allowing you to do the same thing. Believe me, the father doesn't even need a lawyer. Do you believe that?
I agree.
The father doesn't need a lawyer because the government knows what to do.
I agree.
The government doesn't need a lawyer. But the fact that we have seen that from their actions, you see, we can tell that somebody went to station the night to report to you guys the dead body, an exhibit. Dead body was brought to your station. You never investigate, you never detain anybody. That tells us a lot now. And when we look at the kind of suspects, by now nobody in that house, okay, will meet the racial of them. They are not a suspect. So we already understand where our battle is. Know who you are fighting against. When you know them, then you now strategize. For example, now, first, listen, I was expecting, like this particular punch that went, they say, Muyiwa said he was the mastermind of the NMS outburst that came up the other time about somebody, of punch that went to investigate the NMS. This person only emailed. This person didn't go to, I hope you're aware of that, didn't go to America to investigate anything. Just like we all emailed February. And they said, yes, he emailed, he sent email to Esther Dede. Okay, there's only one email attached to that NMS. This person sent email and they answer him the same way they answered us at February. That sample of this patient with this name was not brought into their facility, into their 3 laboratory.
And with you are correct. Are they concur with you? The
laboratory. So now this person went to do the same thing, but the difference is that this person published his own, and then Muyiwa came saying he's a mastermind. But now when we look at it, if indeed he is the mastermind, he knows about it. It was wrong. If this is the strategy that was in place here was wrong, because now if you have that in place, let me say you have that in place, you even have that new confirmation, okay, you should keep it. If you keep it, that will not threaten the government, that will not scare the government. The government is still yet to give you the CTC, okay, or the certified true copy of the cause of death of Mohbad. Maybe government would have even made mistake. Everything is forgery. They might have even go and forge one stamp, one paper of the NMS with signature, and then bring it and give it to you that, this is what we have from the toxicology. They will be thinking that you guys will not check it. Then now, you may even take that paper, go and confirm it. Or then now you can even release whatever that you've got as an outburst. Then now they're in a tight corner. Because now they are, you can take them up on perjury. But now that you went to outburst it, even if government wanted to give you anything, they will delay it now. They will not give you anymore. Because they have seen how much you know. Now they will look for a higher way to trick you. They have tried to, you see, they are advancing with us. They wanted, just like since September, okay, they wanted to conclude from the preliminary report that was what killed Mohbad. But when they saw that our resentment, yes, towards that, the reactions and everything, and they feel like these guys have upgraded, let's give them inquest. On a good day, inquest was not supposed to be established. The way that process works is that when the coroners who are given the task to establish the cause of death, when they hear that a mysterious death exists somewhere, the coroner want to hit pathologists, the medicals, who will help them establish the medical cause of death. That's the first thing coroners want to do. And when coroners do that, when the medicals come, and medicals give them that medical cause of death, then now a copy of it will be sent to the DPP, will be sent to the police, in fact, to the authorities, especially if it's incriminating nature. It will be sent to the authorities to conduct more investigation. That is if a result comes. But if there is no result, if pathologists cannot ascertain cause of death, because there are some situations where pathologists fail, if they cannot ascertain cause of death, then the coroner will now order for an inquest, for a judicial inquiry, where intelligent...
What you have just analyzed is what takes place in a sane, normal, working...
But we got the law from there now. We got the law from these countries now.
But you know that we have stampeded the law in Nigeria, Papariano.
Mommy Crunch Queen.
Princess.
Yes, ma. I just want us to remember at the same time that, do they remember that Mohbad petition is going to expire this month?
No. Wait, please.
Now.
We are coming to that. We are coming to that.
Okay.
That is not an issue. It's just that the faster, the better. You can always bring up such case, but we are just trying to be safer on the side of the law, because the law says if you assault somebody and then the person dies a year and a day later, they can still be liable. They can still be held liable to that death until autopsy proves otherwise. Okay, so now June 27 or June 28 of this month, that law would no longer function.
Are you sure that petitions expire? Because you need to educate me on that.
Okay, like as I'm saying, I think we have a law. We have a law that says, that petition was filed on the basis of the assault on Mohbad on June, right? Yeah. So now, at the time of the assault, okay, we are trying to work by the law, because by law right now, they can hold Naira Marley, Sam Larry for investigation whether they are connected to what killed Mohbad.
Yeah.
Because of assault. So now we are saying that Olele, Ebele, and some other 15 persons too supposed to be investigated too on what killed Mohbad.
Including the Oba's name that was mentioned.
Thank you very much, including Oba. Okay, so now all of them can still be investigated for the possible death of Mohbad.
Absolutely correct, 100%.
Because of that law that says anybody you assault 1 year and a day, they will still hold the other person.
But that does not mean that the petition will expire after 1 year. That is not the interpretation.
Petition don't expire. What we are saying is that the law that says you can be held,
yes,
have the time frame. 1 year.
Correct.
So that law now will no longer be valid. You can only do petition on something else, on assault. But we are still trying to look at what killed Mohbad.
Absolutely correct.
So we want to investigate everywhere. Why not follow every route to the proceed?
Honestly, Papariano, I agree with CN. Like I said, the anxiety level is high for everybody, and it is due to the inaction of the state. I will always go back to the state. They are not giving us what we want, and it's so embarrassing.
We are fighting against them. What do you mean?
They fight now because now it's true now, not them. It's the state. Because this is a clear, like you said.
We're not fighting very well.
Mohbad does not need a lawyer.
We should turn back on himself.
If the state was working, if the prosecution, if the DPP and the people in government were working, Baba does not need a legal team. But that is not the case.
Yeah, but since the institution is not working, then now we have to find a solution. We cannot let it slide, right?
I agree. Nobody's letting it slide now.
Our solution is not solutioning.
See, Papariano, let's give. I know, Papariano. I will plead with everybody.
Are you enjoying the discussion? This Robin man, are you enjoying it?
Papariano, let's give the legal team a chance.
You want to come on video? Come on video. You don't mind. You want to come on video? Come on video.
Okay, somebody. Okay. What I will just say is that
you're not shy. No, I mean come on video on your camera.
Me?
Mm-hmm.
Maybe because it's not even showing camera icon here. I only have microphone.
Let me invite you. Let me invite you because you're not a shy person. You look outspoken. So I invited you. Just click on accept. Let's say you roll your tongue. Is it accepting? Let me even have you on big screen.
No, she have to save it before she can come.
Okay, you're gonna click on save. I don't know whether she's listening. No. I mean, everything is it's not aligning anymore. I don't know. Let's move away from this. So that is just it. Okay. That is a thing. Again, for me, that's why so many times we try to call out these persons. We call them out. You guys said you want to work with the 2 lawyers that you have. We have other lawyers. Why don't you join these lawyers together with the one that you have? If the one that you have is writing petition to court and nothing is being done, let's join other lawyers to those ones now. Maybe let them to try the same petition. Things may work for them. We never can tell. Believe me, if all of us stop crying and sit down and rub mind, we will see where the problem is coming from. The tension that is on air is unnecessary. There's just unnecessary tension, unnecessary clamoring and dragging on the air. But if we calm down and really ask real questions and rub minds together, you will see where it's coming from. You will see that it's coming from within. I will tell you. I will assure you, I will tell you that the problem is coming from within. There are some planted persons around these lawyers that are not assisting. Okay? They are not assisting. From the petitions they write, we don't even know which reason they put there. You know, if you write something, it's secret, right? The reason of that thing may not even be valid. They may intentionally put a wrong reason that will not make any judge to take it serious.
Also, their Paparano, their pace of action or inaction, their timing, their pace is very, very suspicious. There's no urgency whatsoever.
Imagine I am a lawyer representing you, and I said, Judge, we are writing to you to request for your order for us to go and have autopsy done on Mohbad in America. If I be judge, I just see that later. I look at like this. I will take my pineapple juice. I'll put my straw inside and continue my juice. Hey. Yes, exactly. I talked about I don't know what happened to Country Queen. Is she fine? Can somebody call on her? Who has a number? Call on her to be sure.
Oh, I didn't know I was muted. Sorry, dear.
No.
The system is not working, Papariano. That is why we have this discussion.
I've sent to you now. Now, see, it's sent to you. Did you send anything? Look at your screen. Did you send anything?
On my camera, it's 11 p.m. My daughter is sleeping.
Oh, okay.
I'm not going on camera.
No, another time.
Screen is the same all over.
No, another time.
I don't use fake profile. No, seriously. I don't use fake profile. It's me.
Next time you'll do that. Don't worry. Next time.
Thank you, dear. Thank you. I appreciate it.
Yes. So,
like I said, the reason why we are having this discussion is because the system is not working. If the system was working, we would have had progress on this Mohbad case. The police will have done thorough investigation, forensic investigation, mobile phone, a lot of things will have been done. So, fingerprint lifting, DNA testing.
There's a question for you. Someone is putting up a question to you. Chessman is putting up a question to you. Go on, Chessman, with your question to her.
Okay, Chessman. So if you don't find the cause of death in 10 years, we will have finished Mohbad's money. That's $1 million question, but let us find the cause of death first. That's, like I said, it's my opinion. Chessman is my opinion.
I respect that. Crunch Queen, wait.
Honestly.
I respect your opinion, okay, but what I'm saying is...
Thank you, sir.
What I'm saying is, I mean, all the cases should run concurrently. That's what makes sense. I mean, we might have different lawyers. We might have different lawyers working on different angles of the cases. For example, the DNA, the probate, which is Mohbad's estate, and the criminal side, the homicide. It might be different lawyers, but each of these links can actually establish a motive. See, from my own experience of this legal work, okay, every of these angles carries the same weight. The estate could establish a motive why he was killed, the DNA code, and also the homicide as well. So all these cases you run, no one is bigger than, none of these cases is actually bigger than any. Because listen, when you're dealing with criminal case, okay, you don't leave any stone unturned. You need to go on four fronts, fighting with everything you've got. You don't leave anything, say, okay, you know what, let me do this, I'll come back to this. It doesn't work like that. It doesn't work like that.
Totally agree. Yeah, on that I agree. Because motives can come from any angle. I agree with that. I do agree. I do agree with that. In as much as we are looking at DNA as a motive for murder, his estate could also be a motive for murder. So
yeah, especially given from testimonies that on that night, when Mohbad actually died, or when he was killed in the morning, there was an argument between himself and the wife on the paternity of that child. That again is a red flag that we can't leave this behind. That must be part of it. So when we are fighting at the coroner inquest to know the cause of death, we should be fighting hard as well in the DNA court, because they both run together. And then going back to the estate as well. You know, so
I agree, no doubt.
yeah.
With those submissions, yeah. Like I said again, motives can come from any angle. So totally agree. Totally agree. Totally agree. Any of those channels could point to
Mommy,
Mohbad.
Crunch Queen.
If we agree to this thing and we're not doing it, then the strategy is fault.
Like
I believe
the
that
way
the legal team are
of the share biography of lawyer Shitu,
okay.
and from it we got to know that he's part of people that work for government. Now, how do we do it? Do you think lawyer Shitu is going to bias with people that are feeding him, even though we pay him? Do you think he's going to be biased with them? Or which way? What are we going to do concerning this lawyer of a thing? People have been, saying we need more lawyers, we can get more lawyers. How do we move on? Because if the way we have been talking now, we all know
a bullet, and I give God praise for that.
Chessman,
And I'm still here.
Are you there, Chessman?
Yes, I'm here.
Imagine that you are here right now, you are speaking for just threatened to sue you, to petition you, because maybe you said some things about him. What would you do? How would you see him?
You know what I'm gonna tell him to F off. I'll tell him where to go to.
Tell him to go and apologize on different platforms. And tell him to go and apologize.
I will tell him where to go to, mate.
Shola D, that one say, I don't believe anything Crunch Queen is saying. Nothing, man. Well, I feel your pain. You don't need to believe it, and I'm not here for you to believe me. So sorry, my dear.
Crunch
so,
Queen.
Papariano, and to everyone here, let us give the legal team the benefit of the doubt. That's all I'm saying.
Crunch Queen, I see. This is the reason why I don't give them benefit of doubt is this, right? I see them as a professional. As a professional, okay, there are things I expect from you. This is 20 good days. The autopsy report is not yet given to them. I expected them to be out already, or even sue the government. I expected actions. Not seeing it, it will make me worry about whether they are doing their job every day. That is the thing we're talking about. Because when it is too late, for example, now, you see what Muyiwa came to say the other day. Muyiwa said that since February, they have filed for pathology, okay, through their lawyer. And that lawyer has not even, that the court has not even assigned any lawyer to that particular case, to that file. And the lawyers are silent. What is happening? Why are the lawyers not speaking? Bobrisky lawyers save the talk.
Papariano, all I will say again, give the legal team a chance to
like you don't chop your own cake, Abis. It's like you don't.
I'm still here. I've not chopped any cake. I'm still here, and I'm not going anywhere. I'm not going anywhere. I'm still here. Let's give the legal team a chance to do their job. Give them the benefit of the doubt to deliver. That's all I'm saying.
Yeah, Crunch Queen. The reason Crunch Queen. It's 8 months, almost 9 months. And we are still the same place we are. We are not moving. And we are all worried. We have been there. We have not slept since Mohbad died till now. Some of us have become a nuisance. So far as every morning we wake up, sit on the phone just to think about what we are going to do, about Mohbad justice, about everything. For example, you said something. You said we have to find the murder before we do for the properties. Sweetie, we have to do everything the same time.
I just told you that was my opinion. And when
Okay.
Chessman said his own submission, I concurred. So we have moved beyond that. I said that was my opinion.
But for me,
and when Chessman spoke,
that is our opinion. That's what she thinks.
Exactly.
Okay.
I said my opinion.
You are free
and
to
when Chessman spoke, I agreed with him. So we have moved beyond that.
Yeah. But for some of us, we have been here for a long time. So when we are hard on the lawyers, we want them to move their ass. We want them to move their ass because public is paying. So end of the day,
what can we say about putting all the lawyers together to work for our own bat?
That's what we are saying. More lawyers.
Why Bankola and Smith up to now do not have full authorization from the man? You have to go through money to be recognized.
In fact, Papa, can I say something? In fact, they went and put up some fake publication to say that Ada Universe Foundation is claiming that they know nothing about them. It was all fake. And that actually deterred them from going to the corona hearing. So someone is actively trying to keep those guys out. I don't understand. The more the merrier. We have a case that has so many branches.
These are the lawyers that brought us cases that everybody is reading.
The more the merrier. I cannot understand why it seems that accepting legal help is actively trying to keep people out. It's a case where actually the more the merrier because there's too many branches.
Yeah,
which makes me question what is actually their motive. Before I go for it, I was going to ask, do you think it's time to hit Twitter? I mentioned earlier, guys, I think it's time to hit Twitter and Instagram. All those state governments, governors, if they have Twitter handles, we know what to do. We need to bombard them. This is the time.
We can be doing those things, but believe me, for our legal teams are not doing much to sue them, to have a case. We can, like there's a petition we put up from this platform to sue them. The petition is still.
I've been on Twitter for the past 3 months, so you can always join. Hashtag justice mobile.
No, that's what I mean. I said go to his handle, find their handles. If there is individual handles or state handles, go to their handles. Send emails and bombard them. We have to put pressure at all angles now.
They will tell they never saw it. They will tell they never saw
it. It will flash. This is the whole point. It's going to flash. If we send 60,000 emails to a particular hand, I mean the hashtag to a particular handle, it will flash.
Make a post and tag them.
It's not about whether he sees or not.
You can make a post and tag them. It will get to them too. You know?
Papa, do you know, allowing the lawyers to do their job and having that ideology is one thing, which is what you have when you hire a lawyer, right? I mean, you're not actually hiring him to play tennis. You're actually hiring him to do his job. And so when he or she do not do their job, you have to ask yourself why. Is it the person who hired them who's refusing to allow them to do their job? That's where you have to start. Because these lawyers are not going to answer you.
And that's why I say we should have a public lawyer that we can talk to, who can do what.
Absolutely. There needs to be a call to action.
There's nothing hidden. We all want justice.
Yes. And if there's no call, and if there's no call to action, that means it goes back to Muiwa.
If something is hidden, I'm telling you, that's what I'm saying. They want to control what to tell the lawyer to do. That's what I see.
So, Papa, sorry, before I drop, please, okay? I just want to correct a notion that came on this platform today as regarding Section 314 of the Criminal Code Act in Nigeria, which has got to do with the limitation as to time of death. Now,
Wait. Section what?
Is it section 314 of the Criminal Code Act in Nigeria, which has got to do with limitation of time of death, the 1 year, 1 day rule.
Go on. Can you read for me the section, please? Or let me quickly bring
wait, I can read that later. Let me just make this point quickly before I start driving. Now,
section 318, right? Section 318.
Is it 314, 318? One of the two, I don't know.
314. Just mention one. Let me check one.
314.
Okay,
it's got to do with limitation as to time of death. The 1 year, 1 day rule. Okay. Now, there was a point that came on this platform tonight that says the petition was going to expire next month.
No. I never said so. Not me. Please.
Okay. But the point is, because Mohbad actually died.
There is a law, not petition. How can petition expire?
Okay, yeah, but what it is, because Mohbad actually died, okay, within that 1 year, 1 day, okay, so that means that petition will still be valid, the one he wrote, so they can still hold those guys responsible for his death, even after.
Petition is always valid all the time. What we are saying is that the law that will suspect them whether they have a hand in Mohbad's death, that law is 1 year and.
Yeah, but it doesn't matter, because Mohbad actually died within that 1 year and 1 day.
That's what I'm saying. Be there. This at the end of this month, the 1 year and 1 day will finish if we don't take it serious.
Yeah, but what I'm saying, even when it finished, it's irrelevant. Mohbad died between that 1 year and 1 day.
Finish, you can only hold them for assault, not to the death of Mohbad.
I disagree with that. I disagree. He was assaulted and he died.
What was that loss? 1 year and a day.
I'm in the car. I can't read it now, but I know it's 314, 318.
If a law says you assault somebody 1 year and a day, they can still hold you. And then now 2 years, you think they can still hold you? The law says 1 year.
The guy died within that 1 year, 1 day. That's what I'm saying to you.
No, that's what I'm saying. That now you are maybe 1 year and 5 days. 1 year and 10 days. So that law no longer stands. But now the petition still stands forever. You can still charge them for assault, but not on what killed Mohbad.
Yeah, that interpretation is wrong. You said it yourself that he died between 1 year and 1 day of the assault. So they can still hold them. He died between that time frame, that span. I'm driving now, okay? Let me get on I'll go to that section and read it for you. I know it's 314, which is limitation as to time of death. He died within that stipulated period. So the law is still valid even after that 1 year, because he died within that time frame. That's what I'm saying to you. Do you get my point? If he died after that 1 year and 1 day, then those guys are not liable. But now the liability is on them because he died within that window. Actually, he died 3 months after he wrote that petition, or 3 months after he was assaulted. So it's still valid anytime, any day, anywhere. Plain and simple. That's just my point.
Let me take the Aries that I think she's sleeping. Maybe you can come up.
Hello.
Hello.
Hi, Paparano. Good evening, everyone. Paparano, quickly, I just want to explain this particular law to you. You said...
No, I got the law. I understand the law. I understand that law.
Your interpretation is wrong. That's what I want to explain.
You mean my interpretation?
Yeah.
Yes, sure.
You're not correct.
Sure. I see what he's saying. I see into what he's saying. Like the assault was 3 months. June 27.
If it's within a year and a day.
Yeah, that's 2.5 months. So it's within 1 year and a day. So anytime, as long as this case exists, they can still hold them anytime, any day.
Not only for assault, because particularly that law was saying if the death happened within a year and a day, they will be held responsible for the death of that person. It will be a murder charge, not assault, because that person eventually died.
As long as the case exists.
When you have a criminal action against anybody, so long as those suspects are still alive, you can still bring it up 100 years to come. There's no limitation.
As long as the case exists.
No, as long as the case exists
And what makes the case exist is when the suspect are still alive.
As long as the case still exists now, who is dead? You are investigating who was killed. So you will catch some of them now. You catch some of them. The ones that are dead are dead.
You are investigating the suspects that are alive. So long as they are alive, the case will continue to exist. That is my point. So that's the explanation I'm trying to make here.
That's valid.
But can I ask you one question, please, before I go? How possible will it be for Wahab Shitu to move against the government that is feeding him? Because the last time I checked,
ask that to Crunchy Queen.
You say what?
I said put that question to Crunchy Queen. She's the one that is that's her area. She's the one saying Wahab Shitu can't do anything like that. Crunch, are you there?
I'm with you 100%.
Put that question.
So now, please, moving forward, let's just, if we want to be frank and truthful with ourselves, we need to put this man aside. Forget about the money, okay? So we'll do another contribution. Let us look at how we can, concurrently bring actions to put these people to one corner. We can bring action, we can get a probate lawyer to start doing actions towards the estate of Mohbad, because that is where
the family don't give you go ahead, you can't do it. That's the thing. The family want to control.
The family. Essentially, what I see here is that the family is even one of
the interest of the family is what is
going to be. The family itself is posing as an hindrance in all of this. I have to be frank.
They are thinking twice because they have, they have family relationship.
They have that mind of Yawomi or what one of them said.
Hang on a minute. 1 second. Play. If I hope I'm not mistaken. When Papa Mohbad came here on that Sunday, when he spent like 5 minutes, he said, and I quote, "If you have any lawyer, bring them to me." He said it on here.
That was when he was there. When he lived here, go and talk to him. He will go and he will go and meet them. Baba ma sign anything, no ma buy anybody.
Aya lady was here, and we all know that Bankole Smith has
been controlled. Asim has been controlled.
Even to Baba Mohbad, even before.
If you come here, they call you to drop. Is that how you will drop with your complete sense? You two, you just drop like that.
You mean me?
No, not you. I mean, I'm talking to this.
Because listen, we are fighting for justice. Okay, at the same time, we need to control this guy's estate, because a new song just came out tonight. I don't know who's releasing the songs. Buy Your Billions has got that tape. Very nice song by Mohbad. I think it was the last tape he did. Who is actually releasing those music now? Who?
No, Chessman. If you had been following Yankee said Mohbad has done more than. He has done collabo with up to 49 other artists.
This is not collabo. This is not collabo. Only Mohbad was there. No, not collabo.
I know this one was only Mohbad, but he had done other ones. In collaboration with 49 others.
Isn't not the 3 bandits that Dura, Darusha, and Wumi? They are hungry for money. They will be just
Can we keep that? Mary,
but my question is, who is releasing the music? That's what I'm saying. Who?
It may be Sheyi. Because why I say Sheyi? Because Kemi Olun lawyer said the CAC search was showing Mohbad and Sheyi as directors of monetization. So we don't know. But what I'm saying is we can't just look away and be looking for who killed Mohbad. Because now it will be like we are foolish. We need to use everything we have to get what we want. We will get probate lawyer. It's very important. We need to handcuff these people financially.
The family tell you they are already
take their hands off where they are getting money to fight.
They will say, we're interested in knowing what killed Mohbad first. Then later.
It is part of what will bring our answer. I'm telling you, because by the time you touch their finance, they will vomit.
Okay, why don't we give the tax to you or Chessman to go and talk to Baba? Maybe we can see something different.
It's okay. If I can, I will.
Look at it this way. Okay. Adura is a school dropout. Okay. Who is feeding him? Darosha is a school dropout. He can't even sing. Okay? Who is feeding? Sheyi, DJ Bami. What work are they doing? Which means, indirectly or directly, they are spending this guy's money.
Of course.
That's what they're doing. Darosha is a school dropout.
Let me tell you,
they are touts.
there was one video that went to viral some time ago. Some people went to do investigation into Spotify and other social media platforms of Mohbad, like YouTube and others. They got to know that some people were cashing out. Just one day, they cashed out over 300,000 hard currency from his account. So where is Wunmi getting money to pay all our bloggers $500 every week? Each one of them, especially the Mamacita. She collects paper from Wunmi every week, 500 USD. And she's not the only one. All those people on Temi platform, most of them, they are on her payroll. So we need to look into that, get a probate lawyer, block all those financial access into that the property of Mohbad. Handcuff them financially. Let's see if they will not fight and vomit. Then we'll get what we are looking for.
Do Mohbad have an account?
We don't need to give. We don't need to give the job to Wahab Shittu. We can get Abakuba. We can get someone else. We can get someone else, but we'll get to know the person's history to know that okay, this one is not really. He's not a government lawyer can face.
But given the history of this case, Wahab Shittu should have advised Baba on this. No, on the probate side of it. He should have done. I don't know if he's done it. He should have done it.
Listen, last time I checked.
Thank you. That's what I'm saying.
Somebody was saying.
Vice, if they can't do it, let them create those opportunities. If they need PI, let them create those opportunities. Let them show that they really want to help. Because when we look at that, it's empty.
Listen, if he's not advising, then we know that something is amiss. Okay? We're not saying it's not going to work, or we are not saying it's going to work. But let's just leave him. Now we'll face another angle. This is to finish. Let them know all this anti-justice will meet in. Yeah, listen and listen well. This is to finish. We'll contribute another money. Yeah, we'll get another lawyer. We'll go another angle and come and meet you people in front.
I mean, the other day I saw
that immunization is for only Mohbad. That's one everybody know. It's not for Sheyi. Sheyi was only his manager.
No, they went to check. In the search, the Corporate Affairs Commission, the search is showing that Mohbad and Sheyi, they are the two directors of that company.
Then Mohbad have rights on the 50-50.
No. What are you saying?
No, it's not about 50-50.
What is the sole owner of immobilization?
Yes, that's a business name. Mariano, calm down. Let me tell you, it is a limited company. You get what I mean? So now, if to form a limited company, you need two directors. So they are the two directors that form that company. Sheyi was brought in by Wunmi, according to Baba Mohbad. But Baba said he advised Mohbad to get a man.
You mean she's employed there like she has a duty there, or she's entitled?
He is a director in the CAC search.
Yeah. Listen, you can be a director. You can be a director, but not having. Listen, you can be a director. I have a company in Ghana. It's called, and I have a director, but I'm the one sole owner of the company. I have a director. He is just a director. So when somebody is director of your company, doesn't mean you own the company. It's because in the papers, you need that. So sometimes you have agreement with the person that, listen, this is my ideas. I just want you to support me. Will you like it? And then the person will say yes. That doesn't mean that he's the owner. He's part owner.
Yeah, I know.
It's because there's a paper, there's a legal document that nobody is knowing.
God forbid if anything happens to one of them, the other person will take over.
Let me read this from the lawyer. Let me read this from Mohbad lawyer. Okay, this is release is when it came to the public. So I will gonna read it from here. According to his attorney, the singer and Malian music had certain arrangement that did not qualify as a record label agreement. He noted that before the late singer left Malian music record label, to start Immobilization Limited. Mohbad released an extended play and a few singles. His attorney, however, disclosed that they remain pending in court in an attempt to recover the EPs and singles he recorded with Malian record before his untimely demise. He said Mohbad and the Malian record had some arrangement which I cannot term as a record label agreement yet. While he worked with them in some sense, he released an extended play and a number of singles. In October last year, he set up his own label, Immobilization Limited. In October last year, he set up his own label, Immobilization Limited, and he released an EP from which he received the revenue directly. He received the revenue directly because he was the sole owner of the company. That is the only owner of the company. What we have been trying to retrieve prior to his demise and currently are the EP and singles he made while he was with the label. Those are still being controlled by the Malian records. That is why we have been in court trying to resolve when he was alive up until his demise, and we are still in court for that.
Papa, let me explain something that is practical to you. Let everybody listen, please. I am a corporate lawyer. Now, let me tell you.
Okay.
You register a limited company, you need 2 directors, minimum. And it's not compulsory for you as a director to have shares in that company. So you may be a director and not a shareholder. It's possible.
Now, don't forget, they say all the money is going to Mohbad because the sole owner. That's what this person said.
But it is not possible for Mohbad alone to be the only share owner of that company. At least you must have other shareholders. It's not possible for him to be the only shareholder.
I mean, what do you mean? Are you saying that the director who is employed
let me give you the answer. You said, what do you mean?
Someone you employ to manage your business. How come? I mean, you are saying that
is different from director. If you employ a manager is different from a director. You get what I mean? And because you are a director, does not mean that
music sense. Because here I have a director is ordinarily someone appointed to manage a company's business and affairs. Every registered company must have at least one director. So from what angle are you come from music? From music?
Who is the CEO?
From which section of the Kama?
You say?
From which section of the Kama is that?
What is such man?
Companies and Allied Matters Act.
No, what I'm saying is Mohbad is a CEO of Immobilization.
The CEO is different from the director.
And then
you can still be the CEO and still be the director.
The directors will be under it. It doesn't mean that they own a share or anything. They are just directors. But that doesn't mean that they have shares in the company. Because I have the same.
Yeah.
I have directors, but they don't have shares in my business. They are just directors. So Sheyi changing that is because Sheyi is the manager. That's the reason why.
No. The voice. Let me explain what. Let me explain. It is the papers that you will use to do your explanation. Kemi lawyer went to do search at the company's registry. And the findings is that Sheyi and Mohbad, they are the only 2 directors. She didn't talk about shareholders. But I am saying that because you are a director, the law says that it's not compulsory for you to have shares in that company.
Yeah.
So what I'm saying now, going forward, is that because she is a director, she can sign. Because for you to open a company's account, you need at least 2 directors to sign the papers in the bank. So I don't know how it works.
It's not always like that.
Not always fine, but now
yeah,
that
it's not always like that.
Yes,
you can choose to make one person. Listen, I have companies in Africa, 2 African countries, and in Europe. The thing is that you have to choose. You can choose to make somebody director without having anything in it. But in this case of Mohbad, the lady have access to the music. Because yes, he have access to the music, but
to the accounts.
No, because it was women. We was managing the account. It was women's account. So because of that, they did Mohbad used that so that he will be safe, thinking that the 2 people can save his life, but not knowing that the 2 people are going to mismanage his account.
Exactly.
So it's not this. They can fight it in
manipulating those documents to get away with
something. So that is
the probate lawyer to come in and stop them.
Yes.
It is not too bad. It is not too late to start now. Hell, those people, they will empty everything, and at the end of the day, when we know who killed Mohbad, there will be nothing left.
That is what I was saying, and Crotch Queen was not understanding. We don't have to wait till last minute. Then after everything is finished, Baba will not get anything to live on. What kind of thing is that?
I don't.
You taking my side, and then you scotch the money to everything, and then you say the money is after property. It's not about property. The son was supposed to be alive to bury his father. It's not the father burying the son now.
Why would you clamp them down with a probate lawyer? They will be weak financially to push and do the wrong things. Then we'll be able to get to our destination on time. But they are getting money to settle all this.
I don't see Mohbad leaving Naira Marley to put Sheyi as 50% or 70% of his company that he fought so hard.
No. Excuse me. That is not what she said. Excuse me, you calm down.
I'm not saying that. Please, how can you be so harsh? I'm not pointing fingers at anybody. I'm just giving my opinion. I'm not pointing fingers at anybody. I am just saying. I'm not talking about anybody or what anybody said or their comments. Personally, I'm thinking to myself and I'm voicing it out and I'm saying I don't see, Mohbad giving them anything. This whole thing was a setup and they stole it from him.
And they are still stealing every day.
Every single day.
Yep. There was one video that was going viral sometime. They removed that video. Some guys went to investigate the social media handles of Mohbad. And they saw that a cash out of 300,000 USD was done in one single day. Where did that money go to? They were shouting, where did the money go to? And they said Bella was the one in charge or something. I don't know.
So based on Chessman's question,
money to fight this, to fight the case. That's where they are getting.
Based on Chessman's question, these songs are being released. That means that they will just keep pushing songs out so they can keep collecting that money.
Yes, the more they promote and push all this music out, they get money. Because the streaming is bringing in a lot of money, at which they are cashing out every time.
Some of the videos have 17 million. Some have 140 million. Some have 2. Listen, Mohbad songs are hits. And me, I play them every day. So I have them in front of my eyes. And some of even the ones that he did with Bella have removed his name and only Bella's name is on it. Listen, and there's only one video, the only one who make me sad is the one that is written, who killed, the one Mohbad was being butchered, and it's a music video where he was being butchered. The whole thing is sad that they can't even give him his own music. The father will not get anything. What kind of selfishness is that? Wicked souls. The father too is included. All the lawyers. We need lawyers to help him out.
Exactly.
We need lawyers. Paparano will be talking from morning to midnight for every 24 hours. This guy is on this place talking 24 hours, and I'm here watching 24 hours, and everybody is here, and yet they don't listen. Why?
It's Muiwa.
See, in my own overview of everything, the way I've seen this thing, how it is playing out, I can observe that in that so-called music industry, like Wumi said, there are people who call themselves gods of the industry. And their aim is to reap where they did not sow. Their aim is to obtain and, how will I put it, acquire young fellows who are not, who are innocent and,
Yes.
naive, who doesn't know what they are up to. Take, for example, in this case of Mohbad and Adura, the upcoming person that they are going to buy. Now, Mohbad had been a local chap in Ikorodu doing his music. He loved to sing, and he is a songwriter, composer. He had even been going for shows in Dubai, even before he went to win competition that Naira Marley. To me, I feel strongly that those that Naira Marley organized and brought Mohbad to Malians to sign contract, they had
with Wumi.
With Wumi. Wumi was there.
Yes.
They had ulterior motive of ripping anyone that would win that competition. They had a plan clearly stated out from the beginning.
To take and kill.
Yes, blocking.
Mohbad said it to you now. Mohbad said it. Is it now before you guys are getting it? He said if you have been doing this for a long time, I will be the last one.
Okay,
He said it now.
When he brought him up to the Malians, he signed contract. All of a sudden, he turned everything upside down. They planted Wumi his life. And they supported Wumi to convert the introduction to engagement sharp. They just.
I think she actually took him there, and the plan was from day one. I don't even think he went there and met her there. I think she actually took him there.
No.
Because she knows what they do.
No, he won
what they do.
He won a challenge on what?
I'm not convinced. That's what I'm telling you. That's what I'm telling you. I am not convinced of that storyline. I'm thinking out of the box. I think she actually plotted with them, and knowing because they knew each other from Ikorodu and took him there.
No.
Was the challenge they had on Instagram.
That's what I'm telling you. I don't think that story is true. I think they put that show on to woo Mohbad to that house.
Yes.
Because remember, Kiss Daniel and several other people wanted to sign him too, and Wumi knew that Mohbad was talent from Ikorodu. They were all living with Prime Boy Abi.
Yeah. But in any case, he came on to Marian's house to enter into the trap which this case they have already set for. But so, if you look at it in that overview, you understand what we were saying about some people being the gods. It's so correct. Those people who are the gods already set a trap for an innocent soul. So if Wumi was part of the plan, everything planned out to the end. And now they are cashing out. I believe all those streaming and everything is going to be profited by the gods. They know themselves, those people that plucking out all the art colors. So now, when Mohbad was alive, information we got to be like a plan.
Your sound is not clear. You are distant.
That's a maybe.
Yeah. Your sound is far. Your audio is far.
Can you hear me now? Okay.
Yeah, better.
So now, he was always asking again, what exactly do you want to do? We were at that point before Mohbad passed on. All of a sudden, he died and Ibra entered into the studio singing, wearing Mohbad's shoes and clothes. So he is not He is so innocent, like he has stepped into that trap again. They will groom him, they will make him blow and pie him, just like Mohbad. So another girl will be used, maybe even Wunmi that will do this second transaction again. I said a second person, or another girl will come in and be the next terminator to terminate, and so they can share all of his hard currency as they stream his music. So that is it. I look at this thing from that overview angle. So if we see this, we need to break all that darkness in that. If not, little ones coming up who wants to do music, they will enter into that set trap. And it will continue like that from generation to generation. So that's just what I have seen.
Imagine how many
can I just come in
souls they have wasted.
Can I just come in, please?
Yeah.
Yeah, just piggybacking off what you were talking about the board of directors. I think Mohbad was probably the main shareholder, and probably had a board of directors, but I don't think it was like proper formal. So I don't know for the life of me why Baba's lawyers are not looking at that direction. At least what they could have done was get an entertainment lawyer who can.
That's what we were talking about.
Look at the status of Mohbad's of the company, and then even hire professionals who can manage his portfolio, putting out the songs when necessary, not just shooting out songs, and just so that they can keep on generating money for the company.
And what if the man doesn't know about his son's
That's
wealth?
what I'm saying. That's what I'm saying. That
and the people around him are not telling him. Maybe they planted those ones. Those ones that say, Baba, your son doesn't have that much. And again, Baba, don't go for it now, because people will think that you are going for your son property. You don't want justice.
It's ridiculous. It is just so ridiculous that they're not thinking wide. I can't for the life of me imagine. You don't have to go to law school to know these things. It's business. You don't have to be a lawyer to understand that you can multitask at the same time. You don't have to wait.
It's so obvious. People around
you don't have to wait for one procedure to be completed before you start. And you can have multiple
we've been saying this since last year. Since last year, we've been saying this.
Said it on Lenchy. I give explanation. Everything.
Look at Elvis Presley. His empire is growing by the day. Look at Michael Jackson. So Mohbad having achieved this much even after death, his riches is endless right now.
If the family even attack their property, that may even compel Wunmi to go do DNA. If they put
a freeze on everything.